So, off to the Intercontinental Hotel this morning. We're going to do a little bit of breakfast with the Harley Owners Club of Jeddah. And then we're going to go for a little ride out just to see where we go from there. Because it's a little bit chilly. It is 20 degrees, it's not chilly in the slightest. It's actually perfect biking weather. But for here, it feels quite chilly. Hey there guys, you catch me just as I get invited to be an honorary cruiser, the Harley Owners Group. Have invited us to join them for a little ride out. So now we get to see how the cruisers do things. We're going to take a little ride out to Al Hada. Like I say, we're going to get to join. We've been invited to join them. It's very, very strange to see all these bikes, because normally I'm used to there being 4 bikes in and around Taif, of which me, Spider and Mark have 3 of them. So to get this many bikes in a single hit, well, we got the invite and it would have been rude to turn it down, really. They've taken over the place. Very, very friendly bunch actually. Like I say, they've invited us out for breakfast and they have been a stellar bunch of gentlemen. And these guys have come all the way up from Jeddah today. Well, half of them came up from Jeddah this morning, half of them came up from Jeddah last night, camped over at Taif and are now heading in the general direction back to Jeddah en masse. This will be the biggest group I've ever ridden with.
Yeah, it's like going back to the old days, isn't it?
Yeah. Mods and rockers. I think we're getting ready to move. But these bikes are just perfect for out here. Sit on the highway, 200, 250, 300 kilometers in a single trip. Perfect. Flavour for that noise. There's just something so distinctive about that Harley V-twin. Love it or loathe it, you can't deny that it's not characterful. This is what group biking is about. This is a biking community. I can totally see the appeal of this, because you don't get this with Suzuki, you don't get this with Honda, you don't get it with Kawasaki, you only really get this with the big cruiser boys going out in a big group. And you know, like I say, these boys have ridden 250, 300 kilometres this morning. Come up to Taif. Oh, hello, we're going that way. Oh yeah, we're going to Jeddah, aren't we? They've had breakfast, or brunch, as it's now 10 to 11. And then they're going to turn around, they're going to make a stop at Jeddah, which is probably going to be a coffee break for them, and then they're going to head back. There you go, even the BMW sports bike rider can appreciate this. Size of that bloody rear tyre, that is humongous. Feet up on the bars. Yeah, well, to think I nearly bought a Harley Davidson, so I would have been part of this crew. They are a very, very, very friendly, accommodating and courteous bunch of guys. Yeah, I can definitely see the appeal. Not everybody appreciates them, clearly. The marshals behind me are probably wondering what I'm doing, keep getting up and getting off my seat. Unfortunately, gentlemen, you guys have cruiser suspension, which is designed to soak up bumps, potholes and imperfections on the road. I'm on a Ducati, which is still supposed to be slightly more sporty, which means if I hit those bumps at highway speed, should we say, it's rather uncomfortable. And you guys have wonderful padded seats. I don't. I literally have a couple of pieces of corrugated cardboard under my backside with a suede cover on it. Yeah, we're not even in that lane, but we're still stopping traffic because everybody wants to have a look. The Jeddah HOG takes over Taif. Welcome to our country, baby. Well, our country, it's your country. Welcome to our little pet part of the woods. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Right. And there they go, off into the sunset, the desert riders. So as those gentlemen depart and head down the escarpment towards Jeddah, back where they have come from, unfortunately the timings of our day, our plans, are slightly different. We need to look at getting back. But There they go, that's it, that's the top of the escarpment. So as we head back to the other side of Taif, pretty much where we've just come from, it's only fair to say a huge thank you to the Jeddah HOG group, Harley Owners Group, for welcoming us with open arms. A couple of cafe races, and obviously Mark's on his Harley, but his membership's just lapsed. He's in the process of renewing it, but that doesn't matter to them, you know. Top bunch of lads. I look forward to joining up with them if we go down to Jeddah, which we will do so, I have no doubt that. They're also telling us about a Jeddah bike show that's going on down there. I look forward to getting some details of that. Cheers for letting us join with their ride. That was quite an eye-opener. I've never ridden in a group like that, and the signals and the, you know, the tartan of the head and the feet out and stuff like that, that's all new to me. But these guys have got it licked. They've got it down to a T. It's quite interesting to watch as this something happens or people react to the road and you just see a bunch of hands doing shark fishes. So they all know what it means. We can kind of pick it up. But Mark, Spider and I are going to have a little run back. So don't forget, for all of you Jeddah HOG guys, if you're interested in what we get up to up here in Taif, and for everybody else who's watched this video, you can check me out on Facebook at DME Vlogs. You can check me out on Twitter at Mr. Chip Murphy, and you can check me out on Instagram, where most of my live pictures will go. Same handle as my Twitter, at Mr. Chip Murphy. So thank you very much for watching, guys. A little bit different today, a little bit spur of the moment, bit of a reaction, because I wasn't expecting an invite to go and join the Harley guys, but what a great bunch they were. So until next time, assalamu guys.